Hey guys, TSW here, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about Transmogrification. See, this guy's needing it explained to him, but generally speaking, you see lots of paladins going for the wrathful gear, as this guy is. A lot of people going for the tier 6, and generally speaking, you know, it's just tier 6, maybe some tier 4, tier 5, and PvP gear. And yeah, that's all really cool. I mean, they're by far, generally speaking, the best looking parts of gear you can get. But I was looking to maybe do something a little bit different and that would maybe stand out. So let me get my tank gear on. At the moment it's a little bit all over the place with Transmogrification, but generally speaking, I think having tier 6 on a warrior looks pretty cool. How do I do this? I go to feet. Oh, the legs are already those ones. Wrists, chest, shoulders, make them tier 6, and there you go. I look pretty cool, costing 55 gold to do that. But one of the things that I really like is where's my actual cool shield? Oh, I'm Fury, so it's not bringing up shields. Well, it is, but only some of them. I don't know. Well, the Bulwark of Azeroth, everyone knows the shield from Illidan. It looks really, really cool. Do not get me wrong for a second, but it's very accessible. All you need to do is run Black Temple, and you can get the shield. But yeah, it looks really cool, does it not? And then we have the Fell Barrier. You know, everyone knows Hobbs for using the Skullflame shield, and it's the exact same skin. However, when I have it around my back, it somehow gets a bit bigger. Look, notice how big it is on my back. It's really quite large, and then when I unsheath it, it goes really quite a bit smaller. It's really weird. But anyway, yeah, that shield looks sick with my tier 6, as well as the cloak I'm using. What cloak am I using? There's one from Someone Plateau which looks really cool, but I think this one either looks very similar or just a bit better. This is the one from Heroic. Now, I will never be able to tell you which boss it's from. Someone in ICC, I can't remember exactly what boss that cloak drops off. But anyway, a nice, you know, red cloak looks awesome, I think, with tier 6 and stuff, and especially with the shield as well. But that's probably not going to be the shield I'm using either for my Transmog set. It's the one that I was using just before, the Gladiator Shield Wall. Partly because, at the moment at least, this shield is unobtainable. This is Season 1 PvP gear from TBC, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, it goes well with tier 6. It matches the cloak perfectly. I mean, the black, the grey is identical, as is the red. Looks very nice together. Additionally, I have somewhere, I thought, maybe it's in the bank, I've also got some Season 1 PvP gears, again, the like Gladiator, whatever. That looks really cool, but at the same time, it doesn't quite look as cool as tier 6. So at the moment, I think I'm going to be using this gear on the PTR. Additionally, what I didn't realise, well, it obviously would have been written down, but say the mace I'm using now, I wouldn't be able to use, for instance, the King's Defender, which is probably what I wouldn't be using, but again, it matches the whole red theme, because the weapon at the moment on my PTR character, the best tank weapon I have is the Heroic Mace from Maloriak, there we go, and it's a mace, and I don't have any suitably looking maces on this PTR character, so I'm stuck with having the mace actually. Mace of Acid Dread, that mace. Okay. Or I could actually change it into that. What's that look like? Oh, don't want to bind it to me. Where is it in my bags? Fuck it, bind it. Go. I can have that be my mace. Go for it. Let's go. Where are we going? So I'm going to change my mace. I'm looking for something quite cool actually. Something a bit lame. Where is it there? Done, son. 45 gold. Now my mace looks retarded. Oh, and oh, it continues the enchant. That's cool. That's nice. That's something that I was wondering about. But again, it will most certainly have been posted on the notes about the Transmogrification. So, generally speaking, I like gear which is, well, the Gladiator Shield will never look bad, did it? So that's really cool, and it is unobtainable as far as I'm concerned, with it being Season 1. And Merciless gear as well is, well, on live realms at least anyway, unobtainable, which I always think is really cool because, you know, only, what, like maybe 10, 15 people on the server, if that, are going to have access to the shield by saving it from TBC. However, and it should be the same with like merciless gear, but on the PTR at least, there is like a merciless vendor somewhere here, which is here we go. No, yeah. Do they sell the merciless gear? Some guy sells like the staffs and stuff, staves and whatever. So this guy, yeah, merciless gear. So at the moment on the PTR, it's looking as if lol, because I'm Fury, I can have that and that. That's cool. Two-hander in the shield. Dual wield those. They look beastly, to be honest with you. The merciless gladiator mauls, or the gladiator mauls. So hold on. So this is all merciless gear. Okay. So this is season 2. So that's called the merciless gladiator maul. So that would just be called the gladiator's maul beforehand. Yeah, I'm guessing so. The swords look quite kind of cool. I was never too keen on the swords, really. I think, I don't know, which did I used to prefer in TBC? Yeah, axes, because no, the swords. Well, the swords were the best in TBC, because if you want arms, you had sword spec, and that was OP until they nerfed it. In which case, the extra 5% crit with axes were cool. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But yeah, the merciless gear looks really, really cool. I like it. And then the merciless staff, I think, looks really cool. However, it is competed for top spot, I think, with the one from Last Boss in the High Jal, Archimond. There we go. But yeah, the merciless shield looks identical. Isn't the paladin one a different colour? Apparently it's the same colour. I thought it was slightly what is it? Creamier, yellower, greyer. I don't know, pale pink or something. I don't know. But the mace looks kind of cool as well. So yeah, the gear that I'm going to be using most likely, or at least at this point in time, is this tier 6 with a bit of a gladiator shield wall, which is, as far as I'm aware, again, unobtainable for anyone else. However, on the PTR, you are able to get the merciless gear, which looks identical to the gladiator shield wall, which is kind of lame. So I may revert to probably the fell barrier, because it's freaking huge and is fiery. There are a couple of other shields that do have like some sort of flame effect, but it's not constant, not passive, which I think is a little bit lame. I mean, how cool is that shield? It's got a huge ass skull on it with fire coming out its mouth, and its lights are lit up. That's insane. But yeah, that's obviously easily obtainable by doing heroic mana tombs, I believe, and also the BOE Skullflame shield. There we go. We'll get there in the end. But yeah, if a lot of people do have tier 6, I'm probably going to change what kind of gear I have, just to be a little bit different. I mean, if everyone rolls around with tier 6, wearing tier 6, it won't be a case of, oh, that guy looks cool. It'll be a case of, yeah, so. In which case, I will most likely switch it up a bit. I really like tier 8 as a warrior, but I don't have the shoulders from Yogg-Saron, I believe. So, excuse me, I probably will have to go back and get those. And then if lots of people have that gear as well, I will most likely just get some low-level greens, or like go for some sort of role-play effect. Like if there's any like pirate gear, wear that. Although I think their helms are always cloth, so that might not work. So I'm not really sure what I'd go for if people were all going for tier gear. But one of the things that I'm interested in is what you guys are going to be wearing for your Transmogrification set. Are you going to be wearing tier 6? Are you going to be wearing tier 5? Are you going to be wearing season 4? Season 3? Season 3 always looks cool. Well, at least for Warriors it did. It's like tier 6 but blue. It's kind of nice. So yeah, what gear are you guys going to be using? You're going to be using your old PvP gear, your PvE gear, what season, what tier, what kind of weapons you're going to be using. I'd be quite interested to know as to what you are going to be wearing, because I mean, I've told you what I'm going to be wearing. It's only fair that I get to learn what you guys are wearing. So yeah, I've been TSW, and this is my Transmog set. I'll catch you guys later. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, click the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.